why would you fall asleep outside naked?
It was probably the one sunny day of the year in England.
Probably. Anyway, it's the first time that they've had such an attack in the UK and probably a one-off. But this particular case this particular seagull's now got a taste for men's eggs. And they would recommend putting some shorts on if you're going to sunbathe at home. So they refused to name the seagull victim or even pass on an interview request from the Burble, which we're very, very disappointed with.
I say balls to that. Space, Benny.
The final frontier.
Exactly.
These are the voyages of the starship Seagull.
It's an ongoing mission to find balls and eat them. Make it so. Anyway,
Space.
Apollo 11, we have really had a resurgence, a renaissance of space lately since the 50th anniversary of the moon landing.
Although, remember though, last week we talked about that no kids want to go to space. They want to be vloggers.
Yep.
They want to vlog. That's all they want to do is vlog.
In space.
No,
that's why.
No.
As I said in the intro to the show, two of my favourite things have been combined at the Ohio State Fair this year. One being dairy.
Geez, they do those fairs massive, don't
they? Like, it's not like the shit-house shows we get around this place.
No, where the conies turn up, small hands smell like cabbage.
And the rides are all crickety and, just hosing the bloodstains off and
well, if you're on the zip of the Vom.
The Vom, yeah. And show bags get worse every year.
Yeah, who wants to pay $27.95 for $7 of plastic shit? Kids. Not the parents.
So the Ohio State Fair. The Yanks really do go in for stuff like this. They are a very, very competitive race, the Americans. And when they have competitions, they go all out. Not like in Australia where we just, whatever, slap something together, maybe bake a cake, put a bottle of stout in the show, get it judged, whatever. Over there, they've actually...
Where's this leading to?
Oh, dark places.
Okay.
Over there, we have actually been proud, I would say, proud to witness the Apollo 11 astronauts, Neil, Buzz and Michael, in their full life-size glory, sculpted out of butter.
Out of butter?
Butter.
Oh, okay. So where are you going to put this? Over there it's warm at the moment. Where are you going to put bloody... are you saying life-size?
Yeah, 2,200 pounds of butter.
Jesus.
Cheeses, I think, is what you meant to say.
Well, almost cheeses. Okay. What smart person has decided to do this out of butter? Why don't do it out of plaster or something?
Well, it was an artist, a Cincinnati artist by the name of Paul Brook and a team of assistants. They are life-size, as I said, and they're basically standing there. There's no easy way to say it. They're carved out of butter. Seriously.
Just
like, not marble, not wood, not any of the classic sculpture-y materials.
I'm just thinking about the phone call that Neil Armstrong's assistant received in the lead up to the 50th anniversary of the moonwalk, right? Going, we've approved Dan Rather, you're going to talk to Walter Cronkite, you're going to talk to people from NASA. Tonight Show, you're going to be on Johnny Castle and that kind of thing. And then way down the list is, oh, by the way, someone in Ohio has made butter sculptures of all of you. Like, seriously, is he going to actually go, yeah, sure, I'll pop down there? Or even bloody pose for it. Now, is this the first time that they've moved away from a different kind of butter sculpture?
Well, apparently, since 1903, there's been a cow and a calf made out of butter at the fair every year.
Oh, so they are moving away from something.
Well, yeah. Unless it's the cow that jumped over the moon, perhaps.
What? The cow that jumped over the moon.
But
you've been smoking too much of that Mother Goose. I know. I remember Mother Goose.
Well, I was going to say, perhaps it's cannabis butter.
Yes! Cannabis butter. There you go.
Get higher than the sky.
I'm just... oh, my God. And
they made the seal.
They've done a
seal. How
seal.
good's that? That is really good.
How do they not make that butter melt? It's under lights, for God's sake.
It's in a freezer.
So it's in the whole thing's frozen.
It's like in a big refrigerated case, I think.
So did the person who went out and did it, did they have to go down the supermarket and get a whole bunch of tubs of butter, or did they make butter? Did they order it in bulk? How big's the stick of butter when it comes from the bulk maker? What's she done with the leftover? I'm asking too many questions here.
You are asking way too many questions.
All right, I'm going to ask you another one then.
Right.
Which is something that we've talked about on this podcast before. This is an animal product. How many people are turning up in Ohio to the state fair who are vegan, who are going to protest this sculpture? Is that truly un-American and ridiculous.
There's going to be no one turn up. It's one, it's Ohio. Two, it's a state fair.
But
Three,
the Ohio State Fair is one of the biggest ones they have in the United States.
yeah, but it's Ohio. They shoot vegans over there, don't they?
In Ohio?
I don't know.
Well, all I know about is Ohio has one of the best theme parks that I ever want to go to, which is called Cedar Point.
Has it got butter?
It's got 7 of the top 12 roller coasters in the world at one park.
Well, don't have butter before you get on them, I guess.
Sure, why not? But so if they turn up, are they going to go, right, we're going to protest this because the cows didn't really ask for the milk to be taken, stolen, raped from them, to turn it into this product. I'm going to protest.
You know what? Actually, I think Buzz Aldrin would be handy to have around there.
No.
He just punch the out of vegans.
Yeah, Buzz has got a temper.
He don't give a like. This bloke's like, I've been to the moon, bitch. Don't come near me. Don't with me. Because I got a free pass
I'm going to stick a rocket up your ass.
I got a free pass to the world. I am going to punch you right in the head if you come near my butter sculpture. Because I am Buzz Aldrin.
Don't touch
bitch.
my cream.
Moo.
Haven't done my tax yet, I'm trying to get into my accountant to get that done. Unfortunately, I won't be able to go until sometime in September. That's how backlogged she is.
Bloody hell.
With people. Oh, but she's amazing. Absolutely amazing. And knows the rules completely, what to do, what not to do, what to claim, what to claim. Well, anyway, the tax office in Australia, the Australian Taxation Office, the ATO, who, by the way, will not ring you and ask you to pay debts using Target vouchers or iTunes cards or things like that. And I can't say that they don't have a multitude of foreign-speaking people working for them, but they will not contact you on the phone. They will not demand you to pay all this. They're going to say that the sheriff's going to come and arrest you. It's all bullshit. The Untouchable Tax Office, the ATO, has revealed that some of the most outrageous claims that have been lodged at tax time, almost as 700,000 of us Australians have tried to claim about $2 billion of other expenses in the 2017 financial year. So this is stuff that has already happened.
Yeah, this is last year's.
We're talking weddings. We're talking beer. And this is going to piss you off, even Lego sets. The Australian Taxation Office has revealed some of the most unusual stuff that people have attempted to claim. And this went out to the ABC. So they've said they've seen a previous example where a taxpayer tried to claim wedding expenses of $58,000.
Bloody hell.
Claiming that it was in relation to a work-related overseas conference. That person fraudulently claimed about $33,000 on his return and $25,000 in his wife's.
Woof.
The second taxpayer was prosecuted.
Well, look, I'd say marriage is work at times.
Yeah, but
not 38 grand's worth.
Let's go through the list.
All
right. Lego sets. Can't claim those. Gambling losses.
Nah.
The cost of a daughter's first birthday. Phone bills, calling your parents.
That's work.
The cost of a car, buying a car for your mother. $20,000 for raising twins. As we said before, beer. And everyday living expenses such as food, rent, and mortgage payments. Now, get this, right? A couple of taxpayers claimed dental expenses, believing that a nice smile was essential to finding a job and therefore deductible.
Ooh. I like where they're going with it, but they're not getting anywhere. Did that list have 2,500 pounds of butter by any chance on it?
No.
Damn it.
Well, listen, generally, if something's allowable, they'll ask for a record to prove the expense. If it's not allowable, they'll ask, why did you make this claim? Explain to them why it's not allowable and still remove it. So it's an outlandish claim. So if you're buying Lego, for example, in what world? In what world would Lego be appropriate to claim with the ATO when you do your tax?
If you're a YouTuber or an influencer and you've bought a piece of Lego to review it online, it could be an operating expense.
No. What happens in those videos is that basically they're so influential, they get all their Insta likes, which is not happening anymore. Knuckles. They basically will send that stuff to that YouTuber.
And then they got to send it back.
And then they got to send it back. Or maybe they get to keep it. I don't know. But anyway.
Only the good ones.
What do you mean? Lego's expensive these days.
I watch a lot of tech YouTube.
Right.
Surprising to everyone, I'm sure. But I watch a lot of computer guys that, review graphics cards, hard drives, computer bits, and talk about boring, nerdy stuff.
That's the porn he watches now.
Pretty much. Mm-hmm. A lot of them, they'll get the latest and greatest, like graphics card for a computer, and they're like $1,500, and they'll go, look at this great graphics card, da-da-da-da-da. And there's a thing called a press sample.
Yes.
And it just gets sent around everyone. But if you're one of the bigger channels, like over in America, there's channels like Linus Tech Tips, who's huge.
Yeah.
Stuff goes to him. He gets to keep it. Mm-hmm. But if, for instance, say a smaller tech influencer or YouTuber that's only got maybe, 3, 4, 5,000 viewers may get that same graphics card that goes to Linus.
Yep.
But he'll have 2 weeks. Then he's got to go back. Otherwise, they'll bill him for it.
Yeah.
But with Linus or Jay's 2 Cents or any of those big sites, the graphics card goes and there's no bill. They just send another one the next month, and just keep going. So if you're shit, you've got to send the stuff back. So hang on. If
you're good, you're good. If you're shit, you have to send it back.
Yep.
So if you're good, you get to keep it.
More or less.
Because they want you talking up the product.
Exactly right.
There's a billion other Azzes watching this shit.
Yeah. So I could see where maybe Lego comes into play, but being a...
No.
It's not
It's just being greedy, bruh.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
I mean, if I could get away with claiming stuff in my job, which I pretty much can't, I couldn't even imagine what to claim. Like, basically, I mean, yes, I do have a uniform.
Mm-hmm. So you get
laundry, which is legitimate, but it's not much.
A little bit of home office. You do a bit of work from home?
No, technically I don't. I don't do any work from home.
Okay, so you can't do that.
Not this job. Previous job, there was a lot of stuff I did from home. But this job, pretty much I can't really claim much at all. Maybe a percentage of an electronic device that I have, but that is it. We are done and dusted. Where do people get off thinking that, brightly coloured plastic McShit like Lego is going to be claimable on tax? That shit doesn't fly.
Raising twins. Like what?
$20,000 raising twins. Now, listen.
I suppose that's not bad. It's only 10,000 a set.
Gambling losses. How the hell are you going to try and claim
Unless
a gambling loss?
Unless you're Johnny Tapp, I don't think you can claim gambling losses.
Or, say, for example, Mr. Packer, James Packer.
He owns a casino.
Well, he owns many casinos.
It's probably a conflict of interest.
The cost of a daughter's first birthday?
I filmed it and put it on YouTube. I've got 6 subscribers.
I've invited 6 Fortune 500 company CEOs to my daughter's first birthday to try and lure them over to our company so they'll do all their finance. Mate, f*** off.
I think you've said all that needs to be said about that.
I'm finished yet. The phone bill for calling parents. Now, listen, in my case,
she calls you often and repetitively.
I should bill her. She lost her keys the other day.
Right.
So I told her what to do and how
Couldn't Justine the cat let her in?
I told her what to do. Call the police, report them, because if they get handed in, they'll get them straight back to you, okay?
And change the locks.
It's 5 minutes out of your life, but I didn't realise how long she'd probably talk to police.
They'll probably arrest her for being a public nuisance.
I hope so. Anyway, the thing is, they were just handed into where she lost them, which was at the post office. But then I tried to tell her on the phone, you need to call police and tell them you found them because there's still a report in the system. You need to just... shut that off. Yeah, it'll take even less time.
Close that down.
Close that down because, they're running around worried about your keys. Oh, shit, she lost her keys. Where the are they?
No.
Oh, no, it was panic stations when she rang me. I said, calm down. Look. I said, love. I said, look. I said, you need to calm down. Your keys will turn up. Someone's probably just going to pop them into the post office. It's not like we're in, crime-ridden... where we live, it's not like it's like crime-ridden. There's some elements of crime, okay, if you are a local Burgle listener and you know exactly where we're talking about. However, though, just chill.
Could be a local Burgle listener.
We should do that.
The Burgle.
Yeah, we'll do a podcast on how you can break into places. No, we're not going to do that.
No, we wouldn't be able to break into the market, I'm sure.
Beer. How are we claiming beer as, now listen, we consume some beer.
We consume a lot of beer.
We're going to consume some beer.
All right, consume some beer. It came out his nose. That was gold. He made porn noises and then made himself laugh with a mouthful of beer. Theatre of the mind, people.
Made himself laugh.
That was great. Do it again.
No.
Oh, come on.
It's down a swig. Everyday living expenses such as food, rent, and mortgage payments. How
Now,
you
if you
claiming
can get
that?
away with that, that is... I'll pay that if you can get away with it. If you can twist that... Oh, hang